Alright. Let's get this show on the road. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome back to the Outer Wilds. Oh. That one's not working. I guess I need to just make two separate scenes. One for Friday, one for Sunday. Welcome back to the Outer Wilds. I need to quit doing that. I need to get all my windows in order and leave them that way. I apologize for no stream last week. It took me an hour and a half to assemble the sentence to say that I wasn't going to be able to stream. I was that horrifically strung out. I'm a little bit better this week, although I have been suffering a migraine all day. It may not be gone, it may be back. I'm gonna take some medicine for that now. Then we're gonna go back into the expeditions. And hopefully we'll find out some more information. Maybe we can start to unveil as to why we're in this time loop. Also, I'm not gonna lie. This music has been my lullaby for the past couple of weeks. It's been so nice. Oh. Oh. There goes the ship. Or that probe that gets launched. Hey, bud. It's a really powerful death trap, and why do you care about safety now? Alright. Away we go. Alright, let's see if I can remember how this works. There's Timber Hearth. Brittle Hollow. I think that's where I want to actually go, really, because, Oh no! Okay. We gotta land. Okay. Time to suit up. Alright. I'm never trusting the autopilot again. Nearly flew me into that stupid asteroid. And then nearly crashed me to the ground. Whoa, right. This place is not necessarily the most stable. Alright, ship, what's your status? Okay, everything looks good. Let's just take off. Let's land over here. Let's just go ahead and take a peek over here. Which one's the landing camera? What's that? It's X. Okay. Unidentified signal by. Okay. Yep, you better be staying put. Looks like it is. Oh, that's a meteor right there. Okay. What is this? Oh, is this a feldspar entry? No. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard anything from escape pods 2 or 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can't hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We're certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I have observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Okay. What is this thing? Why is it... Why is it crying? So this is exactly like the one that I found on the sand planet over there. Those 2 planets there. Really close to the sun. There was an escape pod that crashed there. And then, as things continued on, the planet filled with sand. I had to flee the settlement. But then, as I was fleeing the planet, or as I was getting ready to leave the planet, something white hit the sun. Right, what's this? Launching escape pod 3, 2, and 1. Oh! Wait, I was gonna read that! Oh. Well, goodbye. I didn't see that there was some uninterpreted text on it. Oh boy. Okay, these things are falling apart. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Great. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Great. Ow. Go back in. I don't risk going back in. Just gonna keep looking around here. Now, I'm running out of fuel. The heck is that thing? Oh, the interloper. That thing. Okay. Let's inch our way towards this. What are you? A chunk of rock being towed? No, it's just a piece of something else that was bigger and it was just pulled through. Let's enter this thing, see where it takes us. Okay, that doesn't do anything. We're just at the outskirts of the solar system. No ship. Three minutes of oxygen remaining. Fuel level critical. And what else am I supposed to do? What's this thing? Some kind of gyroscope? Hey. Tried pulling me down. Let's head in here. What's this? This before I run out of fuel and die. Oh! Oxygen tanks. Oh, oxygen. Okay, cool. Huh? Welcome to White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform with the floor during this alignment. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Okay. This Ember Twin Projection Stone. Where does this go? There. One goes up. This one takes me. Oh, this is how you align it. Okay. What does Brittle Hollow even look like? How do I make it stop? How do I activate this thing? It'll come in line, I guess, here fairly shortly. Oh! Okay. We're back here now. That's what this thing is. It's a landing pad. Charge. Step onto the warp receiver platform to activate return warp. I'm good. For now. That thing. Uh-oh. Fuel depleted using oxygen as propellant. That's worrisome. Come on. Please tell me my ship is... I'm on the right side where I can get to my ship. Please? Okay, almost back to my ship. Maybe little hops. Okay. Yep. Go. Okay. Almost there. Ugh. Okay. My ship is right there. Dadgummit. The oxygen does not propel me the way that a normal fuel can. I head around the long way. Dang it, man. I wish I hadn't fallen into that pit. Ugh. Okay. Oh, no. Nope. I'm gone. I'm gone. Use your suit's oxygen in an ill-advised manner, it says. I got that achievement. Okay. Alright, back to Brittle Hollow we go. Yep, we found all that stuff. Alright. Let's get back to the Brittle Hollow, but this time let's land somewhere actually decent. That's Giant's Deep right there. That's Dark Bramble. That's where I got eaten by a giant anglerfish. Where am I? Here's Brittle Hollow. That's Brittle Hollow, all right. What is this? I'm here to adventure and explore. Let's adventure and explore here. All right. Looks lost culture-y. Oh, this is the place down. This is where I wanted to go. Banjo Man is right down here, I think. I already read all this. Trees are moving. They wander about freely. This is not normal. Yeah, no, we've I think we've read all this before. Yeah, I've read all this before. The tree's moving. Yep. I've read all that before. It's, let's land the ship up on top of here real quick. Okay, and where was that tower that I saw? Right there. I've already read that. That's about the moving trees. What's this? Bloom, Felix, and I determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend, the Wandering Moon, sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces, calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the Wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this grove are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentioned this strange type of rock isn't found anywhere else on Brittle Hollow. Wonder if it isn't originally from this planet. Hypothesis: this quantum shard is from a wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna head back down because this place requires further exploration for some of the craziness that I found before. But I do want to find old Banjo Man and see if I can tell him. Southern Observatory. Power of Quantum Knowledge. I think I went this way. Pretty sure I've read all of this already. Just check. Be welcomed in this place. If you're making your first pilgrimage, send these stairs. Yep. Read all that. I know the best thing to try and find my way to those camps with the other travelers is to look for smoke. There he is. Hey, pal. Oh, you launched. Great. Okay. What are you doing here? Okay, it's below. I learned something. I found the Naomi escape pod on Brittle Hollow. They came here from somewhere outside the solar system, and they must have been in trouble while they launched their escape pods. But what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? Hope we can find out more and how and why they arrived here. Found the Sunless City on Ember Twin. How do they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Yep. Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. Southern Observatory. You can't get in from the surface. Alright. Oh, pfft. What's that about? Everybody eats burned marshmallows. Burned marshmallows are the best. Just immediately setting them all on fire. That's irritating. Okay, there it is. It's kind of starting to toast now. Keep it, give it some time. Be patient. Alright, well I didn't get gross and spit that one out, so I'll go with that. Alright. Oh. Place comes up from somewhere below. That just takes me straight down the black hole. I've been through the black hole a couple of times. I'm kind of done with that whole black hole thing for now. Oh no. Oh no, not again! Alright, where's the warp platform? We figured this out last time. I feel like exploring Brittle Hollow is going to become very, very difficult. If, all I do is fall down the black hole. Is there anything... see anything to guide me towards the rescue warp platform I used to get out of here the first time? Unless that's it? Oh, that must be it. That's the warp. That's the thingy. Oh, but yeah. There we go. Now... okay. The Ember Twin Projection Stone is back here. Yep. Okay. Let's drop down. Just need to get this guy rotating. Put it going that way. Guess I'm gonna grab the Emberstone projection thing and take it with me. Look up. And we wait. Might have pointed that the wrong way. Had it rolling the wrong direction. Whoops. No worries, we will be there very shortly. Whee! And I still have the stone. Okay, cool. What's this? Exit route. So this is all some stuff that's been bashed apart, possibly by the volcano moon. But in the meantime, I need to get back to my ship. Okay. I had to go most of the way around the planet for this. I wonder if this Twin Ember projection stone goes into that place that I found that was on Giant's Deep. That did have a thing where you could put those projection stones into it. I don't know what it did. Ow. Okay. If I leave this here, I can't drop this. Quantum shard ties to the quantum signals. Possibly a quantum moon, a gravity cannon. Yep. It's stuff. I can't leave this shard here. Must mean it belongs on here somewhere. This planet. Alright, now maybe I can get down somewhere into this planet without falling into the black hole this time. Yes, there might be something in the Hanging City. I'm sure there might be something in the Hanging City. If I can get there without falling into a black hole. All right. Gotta go through here. Okay. Go through this one. No, what it is I choose my path too early, and then it drops me out. See, I can just kind of nudge myself. But if I choose too early, I just throw myself out of the beam. Hey, oh, okay. Okay, so now gotta figure out where to go. Okay. Oh! Are you kidding me? Literally, the chunk I was stood on got pulled into the black hole. Where's my ship? My ship end up coming through here too? Dark Bramble. That looks like the station. Yep, that's the warp station again. Hi, pal. I require your help again a second time. This time, I stepped onto the platform, and then the whole thing fell. Straight into the dadgum black hole. Once I get back there, I might just grab my ship and, wait, where's the beacon for my ship? Wait, was my ship destroyed? Is that why it said it gave me the hull damage warning? Where's my ship? It's in here. Oh. And put that here. Our friends on Brittle Hollow. I just warped here from the White Hole Station. On the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Anoa's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they're accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you en route meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. Oh no. Well, that's the reset. Yeah, so that's part of what's causing the time loop. Something slams into the planet's sun. And that's what destroys everything. And I'm starting to think it might have been this ancient civilization's fault, due to the fact that they were literally just talking about an invention that they made disrupting causality. They don't know anything of what's going on. The only one that knows anything that's going on is the hippie guy on Giant's Deep. He's the only one that acknowledges that we've died at any point. Speaking of, I do want to go there. I do actually want to go to Giant's Deep because I do want to talk to him and I want to let him know about some of the stuff I found. Oh, hi, debris. Hi, orbital debris. There we go. Alright, here we are. Good old tornado world. Oh, gosh. Everything's damaged. That thing hit me. That wasn't there before. That thing hit me. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's just go on the landing cam here. Let's land on this gravity pad. What? I wasn't going fast enough to have crashed. I was trying to control the landing. Okay. Let me just check something. Wait, Northern Glacier? Oh, the North Pole of Brittle Hollow. Yep, and more to explore involving the warp technology. Yes, because I died due to the sun explosion. Let's see. I want quantum shard. Somewhere in the Hourglass Twins. Timberhearth. Okay, let's see if we can find the shard on Timberhearth here. This time, we're going to take off, but we're not leaving into full orbit here. We're going to just kind of guide ourselves around our planet. What's that right there? It's a radio station of some kind. Okay. Hey! There's a warp pad right there. Some stairs leading down next to it. Let's land here. Alright. I'm gonna grab this just for the jetpack. I'm glad I grabbed the jetpack. What is over here? It's a very high chance that they could be these quantum shards could be the unidentified signals I'm picking up. Ghost matter detected nearby. Okay. Okay, seems to be clear. Alright. Oh, it's down there under the log. Okay. Just a stump. Something? Just a tree. There doesn't seem to be much down here. Unless, of course, there's something behind the waterfalls. Not really much of anything, though. Okay. Let's go back up. Okay, not anything here, really. Pillars? Yeah, I see the pillars. I didn't see anything writing-wise on them, though. Wait, is there something... Dadgummit. Okay, is there anything over this way? Hey! Oh no! Landed straight in the ghost matter. Okay. Couldn't even tell it was there. Couldn't see the crystals. No warnings, nothing. Maybe. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. Hard to know now. Sorry, I gotta arrange my Windows monitor again. Things got all messed up there. Alright. Let's check out other parts of the planet's surface. Been all over Giant's Deep. I actually found Giant's Deep interesting. We haven't explored much here? What are these things? Appear to be some regular old volcano-looking things? That's a steam vent. That's a landing pad down there. I've landed on a bunch of these landing pads. There's usually something here. Mining site 2B. Okay. Is there anything this way first? Maybe. Oh, this is this area. Okay. Well, now there's an easier way to get to it. My hearing. Oh. Guess this is like some sort of a geyser pit? Or a couple of geyser pits? Okay. Okay. How do I turn on my flashlight? Oh, there it is. Here we go. Hey, lore. I am amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project required. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use timber hearths ore for only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all the entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. Thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? I like that guy. So there was ore being taken from Timber Hearth here and shipped over to the Ash Twins, which I have been to. That was the city rapidly filling with sand, and I very nearly got buried in it. I also nearly suffocated in it because I was staring straight at a bunch of trees and didn't realize it was trees as the seconds were ticking down. Another Ash Twin projection stone. What's this one? Hang on, if I was to bring the Ash Twin projection stone from this one... Whoa! Why is the third one quiet? Oh, wait, no. Hi? What is this? One, two, three. Wait, is this all the different, hold on. Is this all the different, like, projection stones I put in place? Because I put in 3. I put one out at the one... I put in that one. I put one here. I've put one in on some of the other planets. Yeah. This one only has the one location, though. Some of the others have 2. There might be more than one stone. What happens if I take this one out, put it here? Ah. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Bueno. This ore... Or Oino? This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening the shell that protects the Ash Twin could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. Okay. So... the Ash Twins, or Ash Core Twins, or whatever they are, they sealed the planet closed. So, what's this way? That takes me up. It's gonna take me up. I don't necessarily want to go up. I think I want to go further down. The only way down was off of that, over here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay, the only way I can navigate through this is with my jetpack. Oh. Okay, I wanted to explore that. Hang on, it goes deeper? Where am I going? Oh, it just puts me out up here at the top. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's try not to get caught by the waterfall this time. Maybe I'll have more luck with the waterfall than I have with the black holes. Except for when I... Oh, hi. Okay. Okay, that's the entrance I came in from. Let's drop down to here. Now let's drop down here. Must have been, like, part of their strip mining process, I guess. See if we can hop past that. Yeah. Alright. Down we go. We've got plenty of oxygen. Got a lot of fuel. Oh, this is as deep as this goes, huh? Yep, okay, so that's just... Those are just chunks of ore that they've drilled out everywhere. Okay. Wait on this thing, wait for it to activate. Thank you! Whee! Okay. So the question I now have is the underground city that I found on that planet being buried in sand. Is that the remains of what this project was? Time to check the ship logs. Let's look through some of this information. Okay, the mines, the Ash Twin Project. And they mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, they checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Statue Island. Yep. I see a large cave into one of the ruins. The bottom of the cave is filled with water. Yeah. Seen that one. Got the 9-way shuttle and the gravity cannon. That's right. The anglerfish fossil. Survivors who crashed on Brittle Hollow climbed down the cliff to a shelter site below the surface. Yes. And then I fell through the black hole trying to get out. Or trying to follow their path. I think the hard reset's about to hit here fairly soon, so I'm just going to look around and see if there's anything else of interest here at home base. Still looking for that unidentified quantum signal shard. There's the warp platform. What's in here? Whoa, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is it not letting me take off? What is physics doing right now? Why are you doing this? Why are you like this, game? Game, why are you like this? Okay. Okay. Alright. We don't have any major alarms. Things are not on fire. We can just sit down right here. Just sit down gently. Is that the sun doing that? happened to the sun? Is the sun about to nova? I know it's flaring. Starboard hull damaged. I think that's it right there. That might be the thing. I've seen a thing like show up and hit the sun. How do I... The starboard hull, which would be somewhere on this side, right? Do I repair that from this side? Here it is. Let's just go up. Let's just go up into space. And let's watch and see if we can see it happen. You know what's gonna happen. It's not the sun. There's the sun. It's that thing. Is that the interloper? I don't think so. Uh-oh. Oh. Sun is definitely starting to flare a lot. Timber. It's just timber. What are you? Oh, Timberhearth's moon? Does Timberhearth even have a moon? Let's go catch up to Timberhearth and let's see if we can have a chance to look at it. Oh no. Ugh. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Ship is now repaired. Now, odd sounding question, but where'd that moon get off to? There it is. Why is it missing so much of itself? This. Chert's research notes, property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the samples of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Addle Rock was hit by a piece of that planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments on the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies on the solar system? That tracks. That would actually track, because there is a chunk of what looks like Dark Bramble on Giant's Deep. That big, jaggedy rock-looking thing. Hello? What's this? Esker's signal scope log. Still not picking up Rebek's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear his music. Listen to Chert play for a while. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gossin their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rebek's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Oh no. No, it's back again today, too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know it's crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. It's still here! This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I'd better talk to Gnesis. Did I just lose my ship? No, it's still there. What was that thing that flew past me? What the heck just happened to the sun? It's like it imploded or something. It's like it implodes. I could swear one of the times when I saw it happen, it looked like something hit it. And I thought I saw something get close to it. I thought I saw, like, my ship go floating away. But that wasn't it. I'm I'm going right back to my, going straight back to that moon. We're going right back to the moon here. I want to see more about what's on the moon. There it is. Oh, hey, there's a campsite there. Look at that. There's a campfire. He's just whistling it. Hey, Esker. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. That you whistling? Probably, or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music. The spot for that is the North Pole. Don't go. I mean, is there anything else you wanted to ask? Don't anyone else come by? Lunar Outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used just to keep a set of eyes on. Sometimes Chert comes by and says hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rebeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control. Hornfels and Gosson mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. When ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying, it's one-way communication that none of the villagers know about. I've never told them. What is this place? Very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Alright, well, I'll talk to you later. Unidentified signal nearby. Is that Shard? Okay, it's this direction. Identified signal nearby in those craters. On? That must be the flag where he landed. An unidentified signal somewhere? Okay, there's the platform I just found. Okay, this is the dig site that I've found. Here's the tools. Maybe the unidentified signal was coming from the planet. No, the signal scope doesn't home in on signals. Yeah, it's just... That's just used to locate the other travelers. Those actual signals that I'm looking for are, Oh. Okay. Around here again. That it? No, I'll bet you that's his ship. Unidentified signal nearby comes from... by here. Just gonna try and circle this area. Alright, let's just... Game, why are you like this? Thank you. See anything obvious? Here anyway. Dark Bramble. Do I want to risk another trip to Dark Bramble? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow! Dadgummit. I hate this autopilot system sometimes. Oh no. Okay. Bunch of stuff damaged. Really badly. Repairing the cockpit, repairing the autopilot. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Now that we are no longer in the gravitational pull of another planet, we can try and maybe check this planet out again before our sun collapses on itself. Alright, this time I need to try and not fly down the giant hole of brambles, because that's where I got eaten by a massive anglerfish. Anything interesting? They're all massive blocks of ice by the looks of things, so maybe I have to go down a little lower. Was this where the anglerfish lived? Let's just continue down slowly and carefully. This has gotten very horror-esque very quickly. Is this? Uh-oh. Bumping into things, that's not good. This almost makes me feel like I'm in water. What is this? Is that... Yep, there it is. Oh, he ate me. Okay. Maybe I have to try and sneak by him. Alright. Alright. Lunar Lookout. Esker's... Okay, the Esker's Camp. Gabbro's Island. Village. Esker's Camp. The Lunar Lookout. There's a harmonica signal. I kind of want to just investigate the harmonica signal. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing too. See if I can like is it seriously coming from right here? Was it coming from right here the whole time? Hey. Hey, old hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon. Didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures from my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself. Is that a dark root bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing like I've seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on this thing. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. And no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Did it go behind it? Error. Duplicate signal. Wait. Well, it just got eaten by the... Wait. Are you seeing what I'm seeing there? That's some sort of weird quantum entanglement thing. The thing inside that fish that I'm looking at right now is exactly the same kind of like silhouette as this thing that... I'm seeing right here. What is this? So, feldspar is clearly somewhere in that quantum entanglement. Tell him about it? Glass seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I liked this crater. I threw a little scout into the seed. You did you? You're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? Huh. This is going to be a chore to chop up and no mistake. Can we remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay in the same size all the way through? Maybe I'd better grab an extra axe or 3 just in case. I bet my signal scope is picking up a harmonica inside the seed. Don't know what to tell you there. Only feldspar, and he disappeared a long time ago. So don't go telling Unesis about the harmonica music, okay? They'll never let me get rid of the darn seed if they suspect it has any musical talent. Sure it isn't from Timberhearth. But I explored everywhere there is to go on Timberhearth and never saw anything like this, and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. I reckon it's from Dark Bramble, if it's from anywhere, actually. So... So I have okay, so theory. Hear me out. What if this is what is happening to the sun? One of these dark bramble seeds hits the sun, causes it to implode, and it destabilizes. There's something more going on dark bramble than anything we could understand. Because look, this thing has ice on it. There's ice all over the surface on dark bramble as well. Wonder if I'm able to get like any new equipment or add anything, or if it's just literally piecing together the puzzles, the pieces of all the lore. Yep, the dark bramble seed. Which ties back to feldspar. Filled up with fog, thorny vines, and a giant fish that eats me. Sun's beginning to flare, but I think I still have some time. Make it over to Giant's Deep. Which one is that? It's Giant's Deep. I want to go pay a visit to the hippie guy and see what insights he might have based off of the things that I've found. Okay, hello there, orbital debris. Is I, the not your friend. There's a bramble seed here, too. There's the island with the hippie on it. Okay, so that's the island with those ruins where I had that one projection stone that I put in there. There it is. Alright, fellow hippie dude. Where are you before we get flung into orbit? There he is. Right where I left you. If it isn't my time, buddy, how's space treating you this look? This loop, man? I found something. Nice, nice. What you got for me? Wait, I can't tell him anything? How do you say so calm in the face of repeated impending death? Deep breaths. Nah, seriously, man. I meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next loop before you know it. Why not? Okay, close your eyes. Oh. That's just a skip forward button. I still want to know what's happening on that space platform. Okay. Where do I go? Where can I go? Let's just look through the logs here. Rumor mode, the Ash Twin Project. Hanging City, just north of Rebek's campsite, that I can't seem to get to. Escape Pod 2. Sunless City and the Sun Station. Escape Pod 1 goes to a shelter site. I haven't found Escape Pod 3 yet, have I? No. Bunch of quantum signals that I can't seem to locate the sources for. Okay, yeah. Interloper, and then I found the gravity cannon out there. Statue Island, the Statue Workshop. I can't get in there. Yes, check out the Ash Twin Project, or try and see if I can figure out what the Ash Twin Project even is. I guess that one's my, I guess that's my objective. Yeah, I mean, he was... Gotta give the hippie credit. He was right. Next loop started almost immediately. Okay, we're landing on the Ash Twin. Oh, shoot, I just realized. They're called the Hourglass Twins, and one is dumping sand onto the other planet. Like an hourglass. One starts to dump sand onto the other, like an hourglass would. Oh no. Alright, do I have my suit? I'm not suited up. Let's suit up before I go out and die immediately. Is there anything here yet? Doesn't seem like it yet. Oh boy. Gets cold in space when you're not looking at the sun anymore. Yep. That's... Yeah, so the reason as to why we're hearing Feldspar's harmonica on Timber Hearth is because Feldspar's harmonica is doing something on neighboring planet. Okay, here we go. Planet is dumping sand. And my ship is in the middle of it. No! Ship! No, ship! Ship, please come back to me. Come back to me, ship. No, ship. Please, stop somewhere. Please, thank you. Please and thank you. Alright, don't worry, ship. I won't leave you. I won't leave you to be buried in sand. No, please, ship, let me back on board you, please. Is there anything I can do with this? Or am I just gonna seriously get buried here? Come on, please let me in. Ship, can you lean? Can you do anything? We're just gonna get buried in sand, aren't we? I can't, like, hit it. I can't knock it. I can't do anything to actually be able to get inside it. Oh, there we go. Okay, made it inside. Refuel the jetpack. Alright, piloting out and away. Alright. Now, let's go back over to here, where I was wanting to go in the first place. Just land right here. Ruins have been opened, or at least exposed. What's this thing? Ouch. Okay. can suffocate running into those things. Noted. Oh, this has been destroyed here. Okay. Okay. What is this? Door thing, is it? Oh, I don't know what this is. Something over here? Oh. That's a body. This is a warp cannon. Oh gosh. Oh no. Where's my ship? It got pulled up again. Not wasting any fuel to get to my ship. Not this time. My ship will come to me eventually. All right. All right, this time I need to not land it on that strip. So what is up here? Okay, so this is the lens of one of those warp cannons, it looks like. That defies the laws of causality. And there's this thing here, which I remember seeing last time, right before the sun exploded. Hopefully this is out of the strip. Yeah, it's orbiting around going the other way. Is this thing? And just follow this walkway around. Does this door work, or is this the one that was smashed that I saw earlier? This one works. This is that warp cannon I landed on earlier. Anything cool in the area? Doesn't appear to be. No. Oh. Where am I now? Is this Giant's Deep? No, where am I? Wait, I'm on Timber Hearth? Okay. So that place sends me back home. Noted. I'd like to go back. Thank you. Okay. It's through here. Am I keeping ahead of the sand? I think so. This is another warp cannon. Don't know where that one's gonna send me. I kind of don't want to stand on that one just yet. Oh, this place looks cool. What's this? Okay, that's the exit to somewhere lower. Ship get drawn away. It doesn't look. All right. Oh, this isn't good. That makes 3 Naomi bodies that I have found dead on this planet. Something makes me wonder if this Ash Twin project didn't work out. Or it was like they sacrificed themselves to keep the entrance sealed. Gonna run over here. Hello, sand. Goodbye, sand. What is down here? Looks like the lower reaches of something from higher up. I'm not going to be able to reach without my ship. If I can even get to my ship now. Let's see here. Okay, yep. Is there any way? I don't know if there's any way to go down any lower. Am I gonna be able to reach my ship? I can, okay. Wait, is that a campfire over there? There's a campfire over here. Okay. I gotta go tell this dude hello. Yep, there he is. Okay. Free fly here. Free flying. Ah. Hey, pal. Hey, it's Chert. The stars, they're all dying. There have been too many supernovas for it to be anything else. We're next, you understand? Our sun, by Hearth's name, we're next. What do you mean, we're next? It's the stars, you see? All the other stars are dying out. Oh, why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun hit the star charts. Why? Why did I update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but no. Oh no. I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have, and now our sun is about to... I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Found something? Yeah, isn't that great? Do you know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. Okay, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun is about to go supernova. And me, all my research. Life's work wasted. Wasted! Do you understand? I think it's about to happen, too. The sun... We're starting to get all kinds of dark yeah, the sun's going dark. Is that the interloper right there? That might be the interloper there. That would be his ship, I think. Someone's ship. Why are the stars dying? I don't know. They're old. Far older than we realized, and now all of them are dying. What does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters anymore. Okay, he's... Okay, hold on. I want to watch this. You can kind of hear, like... Alright, the sand is filled up. Oh, you see that trail right there? Right there, something just hit the sun. And it wasn't my ship, it was right... Because my ship's right there. Did the interloper just disappear? The interloper disappeared! No. The interloper comet hits the sun, and that's what destabilizes it? Oh, no, I guess not. That looks like it right there. Maybe? No, that's not it. I think that's Timber Hearth. Yeah. That's Timber Hearth. Yep. Here's the music. Yeah, you can see the sun is starting to cripple. The pylon? Where's the pylon? Over there. Oh, that's got like a shield on it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, the sun's beginning to flare crazily. Maybe I can get one more conversation in? Come sit with me. Oh. Sure, if it helps, why not? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Ship log updated. Okay. We need to check these ship logs. Right, so... Chert's camp. Okay. Chert has set up their astronomy gear on the north pole of Ember Twin. All of the stars in the universe are dying, including our sun. The stars are simply dying from old age. Apparently they're older than we realized. Chert became catatonic in response to our sun's imminent death. The Sunless City. A Naomi city built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. Debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Several of them oppose its construction, arguing that failure could result in the destruction of the solar system. Still more to be found there. The sun station. This. Oh, meditate until the next loop. Hey, that option wasn't there earlier. Okay. Is there something orbiting the sun? There is. I want to see if I can catch that thing orbiting the sun. I want to find out more about the Ash Twin project. Oh hey, check it out. It's the Ash Twins. Is that the sun station right there? Oh, I just got pushed away. Huh. Okay. Actually, you know what? I might as well set my sights on the interloper again, or I can go. And I might as well head to the interloper. Might as well just set up on the interloper again. Try and see if I find anything else on there that I may have missed the last time. Right before my ship got pulled into the sun. I want to check out that gravity cannon. Okay. I am not landed on this thing. This thing has basically no gravity. Is there like a landing pad? One of those Naomi landing pads I found? Because I know there's a shuttle on here. Doesn't seem to be. No! Darn it. Well, my stream title does say I will attempt to not fly into the sun. I can't provide any guarantees. But in a game about crashing your ship and flying it into the sun, I have yet to disappoint on that front. Happy to say. What that blue thing is, that's that thing that was fired from that orbital platform. Let's give Brittle Hollow another chance. What is this? Oh, this is the escape pod. Okay. Right. Maybe this time I'll remember to read the door before I open it and it just blasts away. Emergency escape hatch. Okay, cool. Okay. Maybe this time I can do it without landing in the stupid black hole. okay. Yep, don't slip, or in my case, overshoot. Okay, okay, okay. Made it. Be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. Temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Hello? What have we here? This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something? The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Naomi clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in the universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Oh, boy. Okay. Given concerns about our settlement stability, should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pods so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. We must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye's signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. Okay, those gravity crystals. Okay, well, let's hurry across before that thing decides to start crashing everything down on us again. Oh boy. Moving as quickly as I can. Moving as quickly as I can. Okay, what is over here? I don't like that sound. Oh no, I just lost a chunk of the path. I need to keep moving. Keeping moving. And that might have been where I came from. It was also kind of right next to the path where I was going. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Great. Hopefully there's trees inside these ruins. Oh no, I just backtracked. I got turned around completely. I wish I had a sprint button. I think that's the Hanging City is what I'm looking at right there in the middle. Okay. There we go. All right. I don't like how the music makes me feel like I'm on an even tighter timer than everything else in the environment tells me I'm on. Oh no, ghost matter detected nearby and I'm almost out of oxygen. Plants. There it is. Right here. I just realized, that looks like a bramble thorn. Ghost matter. Okay. Just gonna drop down here. Go in through this way. Okay, that was the way that was blocked by the ghost matter. Let's go over here. See if there's anything here. What's all this? School district, Meltwater district, Eye Shrine district, Black Hole Forge district. Wait, I can walk on these? Okay. I didn't know about that. What district is this? School, I think? Black Hole Forge controlled. What does this do? What is that? Whoa, okay. I'm going to the Black Hole District, Black Hole Forge thing. Guess that's all the way up there at the top. This, I think, is the Eye Shrine. Then... cut off. Cut off from the forge. So I find some other way to get there. The only way I know how to get there, though, is through a warp cannon. I don't know which warp cannon takes me to that area of this planet. Maybe this tower takes me up there? Nope, this one's broken. Maybe this one does. No. What did I just raise out of the black hole? Let's go this way. Oh, cool. Hold up, water here? What's the water coming from? Next place to investigate. The Ash Twin Project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Okay, I'm missing some writing here. Okay. Put this one in here. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forward crew and I could recreate the basic design. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the path with the least potential for harm. The greatest challenge, I think, is we don't have to design for such a powerful core, or for anything of the vessels, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design. And our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Oh boy. This is getting into the so obsessed if we could, didn't ask if we should. I know I've mentioned it, but these look like those are potted, like, bramble thorns. The other scroll. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. That would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said that many good Nomai perished there. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in the fossil fish cave when we were children. What Melora and I learned that the fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken, at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for the risk. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we were able to transport it back here. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me that Told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Okay, so they figured out some way of evading the anglerfish. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis, this will always feel strange, even though my time with him was short. I miss my old mentor deeply. I don't have to... I have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably. What if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own ability? Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in the star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Oh boy, he's getting cold feet. That is a problem. All right. Up we go. Area is surprisingly intact. Given the state has an entire black hole. Okay, no loitering. Gotta move. Okay, here are those pedestals again. Our friends on Brittle Hollow. I just warped here from Whitehole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. Okay, yeah. Yep, I've read that. Okay. Their warp tech defies the laws of causality. And could be part of the problems that are happening. So, what I wonder may have happened in the attempt to evade the anglerfish. Oh, hey, there's a writing on that pillar there. Oh, the Hanging City below me. Can't get down there. I can get out of it, though. Right there. It's a picture of a scroll. Huh. So... here's my worry. Did the anglerfish in Bramble Hollow end up eating them and the warp core, and now as a result the bramble seeds now have like quantum like a quantum warp capability, and that's why it's consuming everything? Has anyone else observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis. There can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friends, Hollow's lantern, for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear to be random. It seems to travel as it likes. To compliment your eyes, how do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis, could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. So... oh no, my ship. Moving again. No, I just lost my ship, didn't I? I did. There it goes. It's going into the sun, isn't it? No. No, my ship got pulled into the black hole. Dadgummit. Huh. So maybe... oh. There it is. You hear the music? I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I can find. Any other places to explore, anything else I can look at. Oh. Well, okay. I can get to my ship now. Ow. There's my ship, right there. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I'll just sit here and watch it come towards me. Wait, that thing... Oh, that's the warp cannon. No, going down from that one building would have just, by the looks of things, that would have just made the elevator set me back down on the floor. So I think I might have found the Hanging City. It feels like that thing fires off in a different direction every time. I could have swore I've seen it fire off that way. Alright, let's check the logs. Let's check the logs, and then I'm going to be signing off. Old settlement. Found the Hanging City. The vessel. Okay. The angler fossil. The Naomi learned how to evade the anglerfish, theoretically at least, by studying an anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. Well, I did find that anglerfish fossil, but I guess I couldn't have, I guess I didn't necessarily shoot my little camera inside there to actually get a close look at it. Black Hole Forge is suspended below the city. I found a switch in the Meltwater District that raises and lowers the forge. It's the highest district in the city. A Nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. And I couldn't get in there. Central chamber in the Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Yeah, Feldspar, yeah. That thing. Southern Observatory? Fix Camp. Rebek says can't get into the observatory from the surface. They tried, but there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. That's right. They finished building the final module for the orbital patrol cannon. I see a bright flash in the sky at the start of every loop. Something must be happening in orbit around Giant's Deep. I agree. Feldspar found her way to reach the core. Probably why we're hearing his harmonica in the core of that bramble thing. White Hole Station. Question. Maybe, actually, you know what? This is something... I'm not going to make it a question. I'm here at a White Hole Station. Voluntarily. Uh-oh. Dropped connection there for a second. But I think what I need to do is I need to voluntarily take my ship out to White Hole Station. And then we can get a proper look around on everything. Because so far, all I've done is found the warp cannon out there. But there might be more stuff that's out there besides just the warp cannon. Because it does say there's more to be explored here. So... yeah. I might just take my ship and land out here. But I'll check that out, and then maybe the Quantum Moon. That one might be really hard to find. Observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear. They observed a moon would disappear when no one was watching it. A Naumai named Solanum landed a shuttle on the... was prepared to make the rest of the journey on foot. Visitors to the Quantum Moon always arrive at the South Pole for I remember that. Okay. Then there was this gravity cannon. Yeah, I was doing this gravity cannon thing, and that's when the world reset on me the first time, and I didn't know what was happening. But yeah, things are getting weird. I guess I should put it that way. They're getting weird. But I think that's where I'm gonna call it for tonight. Thank you, everybody. Each and every one of you, so very much, who came out to watch. I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. And hope to see you all for 7 Days to Die on Sunday with the crew. My wife, Multi, and Philwin, my sister. Thank you all for coming out to watch. You have a good evening, everybody. See you all in the next one on Sunday. And good night.